Hi guys, this is Vishal here from Trapboard. So in this video, we will understand how to create custom segment or snippets from the section of a page or a portion of your page, right? So there are several scenarios where you've designed something, you liked it, and now you want to replicate it or reuse it across different pages. So how to save that particular section or that UI as a snippet or a segment so that you can reuse them wherever you want, right? So let's see how that can be done. So here I have uploaded a theme, a HTML theme to an application, and then this is a page getting generated from it. So it has two pages. How to upload a theme you can check in other video. So these are the pages, how it looks like. So this is page one, and this is another page. Now let's say I like this particular analytics bar and I want to reuse them across the application again and again. So I want to just slice this piece and save it as a snippet or as a segment so that I can reuse it again and again. So let's see how that can be done. It's very easy, very straightforward. I go to the page. Okay, so this is not so okay. So this is the page, this is sidebar, top bar, all these things. So this is my okay, let's first clean up this one. Okay, so let's say this is my sidebar and this is my header. Now I am going to use the sidebar and header across the application. So I don't want them to be here. I want them to create, come from a snippet. So what I can do, I can just select this section, okay, which is like this, or I can do it from the layer manager. So it is actually a side. Okay, and I can go to the second HTML icon. So this is the whole HTML of that particular sidebar, and I can click save as. So here I can give any name. I'll say, let's say sidebar, and either whether I can save as a snippet or save as segment on the basis of my use case. So sidebar I want to save as a snippet because we are going to create one centralized sidebar and use it across many pages, or you can create 4 or 5 different sidebar on the basis of the number of roles or the number of modules you have in the application, and then reuse as needed. If I want it to be editable across everywhere, then I will probably create segments. So we'll do both in this video. So I'll create a snippet, I'll save as. So now this sidebar is saved as a snippet. Okay, so what I can do, if I just want to say, I can go and see in the snippet. So the sidebar is here, and it will have just that particular sidebar. Here it is, which is good. Now let's just remove this image. Sorry, not remove this image. Let's upload. Okay, so now I've just changed this image to drive code. So this is the sidebar. I can change anything needed. Let's say my dashboard. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll go back to my pages where this the default sidebar is used, and I'll replace it with this particular snippet. So I'll just remove this, or before that, before removing, let me just drag and drop the sidebar somewhere here. So this is the sidebar, which is for the part of the page. We want to replace it with a snippet. So what I can do, I can just drop a snippet. Okay, I can just drag and drop it anywhere. Just sidebar. And then what I'll do, from the layer manager, I move it next to the actual sidebar, which is coming from the theme, and remove the one which is part of the theme. Okay, remove this one. So now this my sidebar is coming from a snippet, and page and everything is as it is. So now I am able to slice that particular piece of the page, save it as a snippet, and then reuse it wherever I need. So we have one more page, which is the setting page. Let's replace this sidebar here also. So I go to my settings page. So here is the sidebar, which is the default sidebar from the theme. I can just delete it. So this is the sidebar. I can just delete it. Then I go to this component and just bring this snippet. Okay, which one? The sidebar. And let's see if it is at the right place in the layer. So yes, it at the right place. All these, I don't know what these options are. So now this sidebar is coming from here. Now if I go and reload my settings page, now this should have the sidebar which we have created from the slicing the page. So the same sidebar. Now if I go and do any changes here, the changes will get reflected everywhere, right? Same thing. Coming back to this analytics part. Now let's say I want this analytics part to be saved again. So what I can do, I can go to the page, which is my home page where this analytics box resides, and I can save it. Okay. So this is my analytics box. I can choose the layer. Okay. So these are all creating issues. We can hide them. We can remove them as needed. Okay. So this is my whole analytics box. Okay. So this is okay. Let's check from the layer manager. So it's row. I think this is the row. Complete box is this row, right? Header is this. For now I can just hide it, okay, so that I can see how my analytics box looks like. So this is my analytics box, right? So I can do the same thing, click this icon, HTML icon, save as, and this time I say custom segment analytics bar or box, save. So now this is saved as custom segment. I can remove this if I need, and I can just drag and drop custom segment from here. Just put it here, choose the custom segment, which is analytics box, and now it is here. So we need to just position it correctly, because in the layer manager this should be outside this row. Here it is. Even I can remove this layer if needed. I can just keep the row. Okay, so now I'm able to slice a portion of a page, create snippets, header, sidebar, segments, anything, and then reuse them as many times as needed in my project. So this way, when you're working with theme, it's always good to slice tables, forms, sidebar, snap, like whatever thing whatever portion you see, you are going to need it again and again. Store it or save them as a snippet or a segment depending on your use case, and then just continue building. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you again in the next video. Bye bye.